Hello everybody and welcome into a brand new Civilization 6 Let's Play. Today we are playing as Russia. You guys voted for Russia, which was surprising. I put the poll out. It was Russia, Babylon, or Ethiopia. I thought Babylon would win for sure, but I'm more than happy to hop in on Russia, so that's what we're doing today. It is a spicy game. I think we're going to go for a culture victory, but I'm not quite sure yet. That's where this game is kind of leading us, as do most Russia games. Peter is one of the most powerful civs in the game, and I'm more than happy to be helming him today onwards toward victory. Just a couple of quick reminders before we hop in. All of the information you need to play this game is 100% already, as I'm recording this, in the Discord. So the link is in the description. I will try and put that info in the pinned comment. If it is not there, it is already in the Discord. If you want to play along and post your gameplay or the photos of your gameplay along in the Discord, that is all there for you. Also, channel memberships are now live, so if you guys would like to become official channel members, obviously not an expected thing, but all that info is in the description below as well. There are some cool perks like getting some cities named after you, a Q&A video that comes out every month, and those types of things. So if that's interesting for you as well, that stuff is in the description. Otherwise, let's hop in and enjoy part 1 as Russia. You guys voted. Democracy has won again, and we are here as Russia. You guys have the choice between Ethiopia, Babylon, and Russia, and you guys picked Russia. We're going to play Russia a little bit differently today. None of the tundra stuff you guys are used to. I rolled this really good non-tundra start, so we're going to try that out. If you would like to play along, all that information is in the Discord. There's a part of our server that has the first save file, so you can hop in like this on Deity. It has all the game information, the seeds, the template, and everything, so you could load up the same game but change the difficulty. And then it has a spot to play along. So as you're playing through this game, it's fun to play these games together. You guys can post your progress in the Discord server. Also, if you want to be part of the poll for the next game, after we finish Russia, we're going to have to vote again on who we play next. Definitely just hit that subscribe button. There are other good reasons to do it, like the videos are fun and you should watch them. You will enjoy them, I promise. But if the only reason you want to hit subscribe is because you want to be a part of the poll, that works for me. In my estimation, Russia is the best civ in the game. There's a lot of good abilities here. Press pause if you want to read through these thoroughly. The ones we're going to make the most use of this game are actually not the tundra ones. Mother Russia gives us extra territory when founding cities. That's probably the best ability in the entire game. There's only so many tiles on a Civ 6 map, and the more of the tiles we can take up every time we found a city, the less of the tiles the AI has. It's just overall such an amazing ability. The Grand Embassy works wonders on Deity. Having trade routes to send to the other civs in the game and them giving us extra science and culture if they're more advanced. On Deity, everyone's more advanced than us, so this is just a great ability. And getting some holy sites, we're not going to use them for a religion this game. A lot of players will play Russia with lots of tundra, which is obviously makes sense with some of his other abilities. But then you put Dance of the Aurora as your pantheon, work ethic, and then your lavers will get like +7 faith and production. And then you'll double that with the policy card, and you can end up with a bunch of +14 production and faith cities. So that's one way to play Russia. We're going to do the non-tundra, non-religion approach, but we are going to use the lavras here to get faith anyway, so we can build rock bands and national parks and all of that kind of fun stuff. One of the reasons this settle is so good is we're going to have these 2 ivory tiles in our empire right away, with a third one here. Ivory tiles are great because they don't give negative appeal when you work them. Also, coffee, same thing, and a little bit of extra culture is fantastic as well. And we're going to settle on this 2-2 just right here. You get so much space in your first city with, like, just in all your cities, when you settle, you get 2 tiles in most directions, so you don't need to move often. So just settling on the 2-2 is perfect. Also, shameless plug, channel memberships are now live. If you've been here for a while or not a while, and you're like, hey, I have a couple of bucks, I wouldn't mind giving him to this Bradley guy. He seems cool. One of the perks for doing the channel memberships and becoming an official channel member is that we will name some cities after you in the YouTube Let's Play. So that option and that information is down in the description below as well. Taking an initial look at our land here, lots of potential high appeal stuff. You know, once you remove some of these rainforests, these tiles will be high appeal as well. So lots of high appeal stuff, lots of early production, which is nice. Maybe some early wonders will be on the cards. Oracle is always great with, Oracle's great with everyone, but Russia specifically. Lots of low appeal here, so lots of floodplains in these directions. We'll have to watch out for that. Otherwise, we're going to start with a scout here. We want to get the scout going and vrooming around, checking out city states, checking out goodie huts. We want to get void singers as early as possible. We're going to head into animal husbandry here so we can work these 3 ivory tiles. I'll buy a builder for that. And then those 3 tile improvements will boost craftsmanship, which is amazing for us early on. And I think that's about it for a start. Otherwise, we'll just start scouting, you know? Early barbs, early goodie hut. I'm going to grab the goodie hut to try and get void singers. This does suck if this scout sees us, though, which he almost certainly will. He hasn't yet, because we don't really have any units to defend right now other than this one warrior. Oh! Oh, what? Oh! Oh, baby! Just...
My man!
Ooh! Torres Del Paine! And void singers. Oh. I mean, the only problem is no fresh water, but extra food in production just... Oh. Oh my goodness, this is incredible stuff. All right, let's find these barbs. I'm gonna scout over by Torres in a minute, but let's find these barbs. I'm gonna build a quick monument. Once the... Actually, you know what? Let's grab void singers right away. So the way the Void Singer monument thing works is that if you are halfway through building the monument, it'll stop production to build the old god obelisk. But if you've already built the monument, it'll just convert to an old god obelisk. So we want to put Void Singers in before we build the old god obelisk. If we go halfway into a monument, you just lose that production. I cannot believe Torres is there. Nalanda's nearby. Cool stuff. Your builders can now make Mahavihara improvements. 2 science, 1 housing, 1 faith for every adjacent holy site district. 1 science for every adjacent campus district. That sounds fun. We're going to be building a lot of both of those, so maybe that's something we should look into. I'm noticing this geothermal fissure right here, which makes this a +3 campus, so I'll tack that out. Not that I think this is the best spot for a campus, but it looks like it's going to be the only +3 available in our capital. So maybe we'll build it, maybe we won't. It's just good to tack these things out. We see some horses up here, which is nice. 5 turns until we can really start taking down these barbs. Horses down by Torah. This is just going to be amazing over here. I'm going to start scouting over that way. I'm going to loop around just to make sure no one else is around to settle that, because that'll make me real sad. I'm going to head into mining next. I'm tempted to go pottery here, but we are going to want to remove some of these jungles pretty quickly, which needs bronze working. So let's move towards that end, and we'll try and boost by killing some... Tamaris! Can you stay away from us? Please don't be anywhere near Torres. Okay, that's good at least. That's fine. We'll send you a delegation so you don't want to murder me. That's fine at least. Okay, so we can come back up here. We know... Tamaris is here. I want to get rid of this fog of war so I can trade for the extra science and culture. We'll come up, kill these barbs, and then settle Torres next. Settler time, baby. Give me that Torres Del Paine right now. I would like it this instant. Barb strength, God King. We'll get that Pantheon nice and quickly. Foreign trade obviously makes a lot of sense. We will buy a trader at the first opportunity. Oh, really? Really, really? God, I hate this. Oh, I hate this so much. All right, we're going to be fine, though. We'll take the encampment. We'll promote here. That's fine. Okay, we did it. Everything is good. Let's move over to Torres so we can settle that ASAP. This scout's going to be annoying. I'm hoping Nalanda can deal with it. That might be a big ask, but I'm being hopeful here. I could also buy a slinger. How much is a trader? I'm going to buy a slinger to come and deal with this guy. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. Yeah, he's seeing us now. He's seeing us. He knows. He knows where we live. Not ideal. Let's get you back into the city so you can heal quicker. And try and get this boost. I definitely want to go towards campuses and holy sites. So now we'll grab pottery. I'll try and get the kill 3 barb boost. Oh, he's trapped now. Perfect. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything is A-okay. We are going to grab Earth Goddess this game. I definitely want Earth Goddess to start working for us here. It's not going to start doing too much. Just 2 faith up in this tile, which we're probably not even working. I think on the whole, though, Earth Goddess will be the best for us. Not a lot of plantations lying around. Nothing else makes a lot of sense. But once we get rid of all these rainforests, we're going to chop all this stuff out. Magnets is going to be pretty big for us this game. All of these tiles are going to have massive appeal. So we will go for Earth Goddess just so we can scale up later. With the full knowledge, it's not going to do a whole ton for us this minute. Oh, yeah, you stay away from Torres. You are not allowed anywhere near Torres. Ooh, Saladin, all right. You're unlikely to just straight up murder me. Where do you live? Where do you live, Saladin? You cannot accept. All right, that's fine. I want a builder here. I do want a trader, actually. I won't be able to buy a trader. I'm going to buy that trader. Or build the trader. I won't be able to buy it in the next couple turns. So we're going to have to settle on the back side of Torres here. To get at least some fresh water. There's nowhere we can really aqueduct. I guess you could settle over here on the horses. You could settle straight up on the horses, still be within 2 tiles and have it count. And that wouldn't be so bad. As I bring the settler over, I'm gonna scout around a little more, and we'll pick a tile over here that makes sense for us. I mean, this is a good harbor as well, so maybe that makes sense for us. Not exactly sure. Good harbor. Do we want to settle this tile right here? We could settle here and have it count for the era score. All right, we're gonna have to do some thinking. I really think the horses is probably our best settle. I think settling the horses is our best overall settle. Settle the horses. It gives us a good lavra tile here that we don't need. It's weird to say we don't need a 3-2 tile, but we have loads of them. I'd actually rather build the lavra here on a desert tile I'm not going to use, though. So, I mean, you could settle right here and build the lavra right next to it and not even care that much, because this tile is pretty bad anyway. And you can get pyramids here. I mean, I think on the whole, the horses is worth it to start, though. I think that's a better city, and you can still settle up here later. You're not limited to just the one city, so we'll do that. So as part of our ability here, right, we can send a trader to Tamaris, and she's going to give us +1 science, +1 culture, just because we're behind. So it doesn't, like, catch us up to her. It's not like a cheat code, but it does give us a little bit more to work with. All right, Novgorod, getting all these fat tiles in here. I'm so excited. We're going to head for a lavras right away. I can just buy this lavra tile. I can still build the lavra. That's so ridiculous. I can still build the lavra here for almost nothing. That's so good. Russia's just ridiculously good. Are we going to improve 3 tiles shortly here? I don't think so, so we'll go early empire. I know we are going to improve 3 tiles. We just got to buy the builder to get the 3 ivory. Might as well get the 1 science from Nalanda. I mean, we have all this space up here, too. It's going to be high appeal stuff, yeah. We're going to start planning national parks soon, I think. There's going to be a lot of options for us. I mean, this could be a national park straight up as well. You just don't get the horses up here. Interesting. There's lots to think about with this start. And we got the craftsmanship boost from a goodie hut. I mean, that makes things a little different. Do I need that right away, though? Yeah, let's grab this to give us time to grow to 6 pop. I don't know if that's going to happen. I doubt it. Are you really going to plunder this? Oh my god. Nalanda! Nalanda! Nalanda had 1 job. Literally 1 job, Nalanda. Okay? Un job. Un jabinho. I am distraught. All right, we got the archery boost, though, so that's great. Goodie hut here, sailing boost, bronze working, all that good stuff. This is just sad. Man, I feel bad. I feel saddened. Probably smart to move towards archery at this point. I'm going to need to get this trader back online. I do want to start working this ivory, though, so I can sell it. So I'll buy a builder still. That sucks about the trade route, though. All right, we can buy the builder now to work. We'll at least start with the double ivory. I want this 3rd ivory, though. I like seeing the barbs do their thing. I like seeing the barbs just come and be a menace. Sucks that it's a menace to us, but it's still fun to watch anyways. I mean, yeah, let's just move into political philosophy. No reason to muck about. Let's go get a government as soon as possible. Ooh! Sorry, that's a noise that I shouldn't be making. That's a +5 Camperserino. Right there, look at that. Oh, boy. Oh, Sheboygan, let's get rid of that pin. That's a dumb pin. We call that a dumb pin. Right, when you put a pin down and it becomes dumb, it's called a dumb pin. These are smurpins. Y'all ever killed a horsey man with a scout? Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm gonna go for that +5 campus pretty quick here. Pretty speedily. I'm gonna finish up bronze working. I know that's counterintuitive to what I just said. Toa and Oracle are still available, and I'd love to build one or both of those things. And so we should think about that. You could build Toa. Where would you do this? I'm trying to think of a way. You could build Toa here, Oracle here. Then that would be a great theater square. There's some ways to make this work here. I am going to build this Lavra up here where it's a +4. I just need to wait for enough gold. So while that's happening, I'm going to rebuild this trader that we lost. I'm just going to be super annoying and settle right up in her face here. I don't want her to have the ability to take any more land in this direction. So we're going to have to try and figure out a way to defend it. But I'm just going to be super annoying and settle right up in her grill. Do production in all cities. I want the settler production, but we'll hold off on that for a minute. We're going to build some wonders first. And we're still fighting barbs. We're not really fighting barbs that badly, though. I'm going to keep discipline in just in case. I'm not convinced we won't need it yet. I really, really fracking want Pingala in here, but I think Magnus for the Petra Chops, though. Magnus for the Petra Chops is too good to give up, is my take at the moment. I can trade you some horses. That's a fair deal. I'm going to trade Scythia the ivory. Perfect. She already wants it. 10 gold for 30 and open borders. That's a bit tricky, but we'll see. We'll see what she does here. Hopefully she doesn't murder us. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it would be mean for her to murder us. All right, I want to buy this tile first and foremost. Once that's done, we're going to upgrade you to an archer for sure, though. Yep, 5-turn Lavra going down. That'll give us the faith we want, but also the era score here. And that'll be era score in the next era. We're already heading into a golden age. And so getting era score in the next era is great. Found the barb camp that this scout keeps trying to get back to. We don't have irrigation yet, do we? No, and it's not boosted. Let's just come and grab this rice here to boost that. I'm going to have to buy another builder here. Golden age. Golden age. God, I love Russia's golden ages. Penbrush and voice, fantastic. I think monumentality is going to be the way to go, though. Getting builders, getting traders, getting settlers, purchased with faith, which we have lots of, is amazing. So we're going to do that right away. Huge faith coming in, especially with our Lavras. That's awesome. I don't need to build this builder anymore. I can just cheekily buy it with faith. Done. Can I buy a settler over here? 195, couple of turns. I'll buy one in Novigrad. You want to buy the settlers in your lower population cities. Although with Toa, maybe that's the best place to buy them because they'll recover quick. Is that builder still available? Not that we need it, but I like the thought of it. Yeah, you're definitely going to be an archer. I mean, if this scout could just permanently go away forever, I would be absolutely stoked. There's the irrigation boost. Now, we're going to chop this tile. I want to chop the rainforests. Let's start with this one because that might give this Earth Goddess. It won't quite give this Earth Goddess. It'll be a start, though. So Magnus is in. So the way chops work is they get better as you get more techs on the tech tree. So you don't want to use too many of your chops early. I think it's worth it for Toa and Oracle. I call it the Toracle. But you don't want to use too many. We have lots of chops here. You want to save them for as late as possible. Or when something really important comes up, like wonders, just so you're not wasting, because these get better as you go. I think that's worth chopping out. Build a quarry is not going to happen. I do want irrigation pretty badly. I'm going to head into masonry, though. We're not building a quarry. We have some iron here, which is nice. We're not building a quarry, I don't think. Although marble, is marble a quarry? I think marble's a quarry. We should get at least one marble. Marble is a quarry. It's not a mine. Is this bad appeal? Oh, this is garb. You can get a... Yeah, okay. Let's grab this marble for the boost. We'll do that. I just want to build walls in Moscow before she comes to murder us, which feels likely at this point. Lavra down, extra era score, feels great. Let's get the wonder production card in. That can come out, and we can put a Goge in. I am going to build a military presence here now. That'll boost masonry. Dunskies, you can come back up. You're going to build an archer. Do I want provision? I mean, while we have Magnus, getting provision means we don't lose... Yeah. I'm going to get provision while we have Magnus. That way when I buy settlers with faith, I don't lose population, which is helpful. I don't know. Is she coming to settle right here? I don't know what her plan is. I'm sure she has a plan. I'm not really sure what that plan is, but that's okay. All right, is that Toa?
When I saw the house
that is the Toa. Temple of Artemis is down.
Those other marvels lost their brilliancy, and I said,
Now, one of the problems we might have is that focusing on Toa and Oracle is great. We don't have to spend time on settlers. It means we're not getting this fat campus. Right, and the longer we go without getting this fat campus, the harder that is to justify. Let's get this builder just out of the queue. We don't need it. 17 turn Oracle feels really good. I think obviously you try and put it on this holy site square here, so this becomes a +4 theater square. So I think we'll try that. I'm going to save this chop because we're still finding new techs, right? And the more new techs we find, the better that's going to be for us. I'm going to keep pumping out archers here. We need lots of them. What I really want is Classical Republic. What I'm worried about is if we don't get Classical Republic, we won't have the... You know what? We're defending with archers, though. Let's go Classical Republic. What I really want is the great person points here, especially if we're going for Oracle. So let's do that. Let's do Corvée and then production in all cities. Let's put a Goge in really quick, and let's put Charismatic Leader in. What I really want here is to pump out archers. Just pump them out. I want so many archers. So many archers. We are going to mine a resource, and we are going to build an iron mine. So currency for now while it's boosted. Let's do a quick military tradition for the flanking bonus, and then drama and poetry for the theater square, which will go here. I'm also going to buy a settler here. The problem with a settler here is I can't really move it up here quite yet. All right, scout's finally dead. Now this warrior can come up with this settler, so I feel better about it. I'm going to settle a quick city up here. I don't think we'll be able to get a Petra city here. I'm also a little bit worried about what to do down in this area. I feel like I can chop this now. Chertomlik! Oh my god, if that flips to us, I'll be so happy. I'll be absolutely just so happy if that flips to us. Is 3 archers enough? I kind of don't feel like 3 archers. I'm going to go 1 more archer here. I'd rather be cautious than not. Yeah, we're going to wait for our BFFL to come up here. Build walls here really quick as well. I can grab some builders down. We can chop. I don't want to really chop for walls is my issue. We can get a good farm triangle here, though. All right, so she's putting Reyna in there, so that's going to help with the loyalty. That's totally fine. Getting another archer here should be enough. We are going to move this archer up so we can attack the horse. That should be fine. Moscow's getting walls right away. I do want to focus on other things, but we need walls ASAP. Fortifying spot. I wonder if this guy stays. Oh, yeah. What a dink. What a dink. What a dummy. What a dumbski. All right. Where do we want to settle up here? I kind of just moved up here anyway, just because it's the only land kind of left for us. We can't, it's too bad we can't remove the iron. That is really unfortunate. This barb camp is a good campus / holy site, though. Couple of woods here, which we definitely want. I think if we settle right here, we'll maximize our national park potential. So we'll come settle on this tile right here. All right, so I've done a little bit of pinning here. Everything's subject to change. It's just good to have an idea of what you want to do. I think between these 2 cities, if I put a government plaza kind of smack in the middle, I'll get a lot out of it in terms of just districts I can put around. Maybe even moving it here makes a little more sense. But for now, it's just good to have an idea because I need to buy a builder here with faith to actually chop that out. So I just want to know what I'm doing before I hop into it. I'm going to grab walls pretty much everywhere. I'm going to chop this out so we can put a government plaza down. I'm going to start collecting Great Writer points. I'm going to take out a Goge here. I want to get Great Writers as soon as possible. We're going to have lots of slots for them between all of our old God obelisks, between our theater squares that we're going to put down. And I want those slots filled ASAP. I do need to stand here, though, so it'd be nice if this guy can get out of the way. Mate, can you move? I can give you 1 more turn or else I'm just settling in place. I don't actually care that much where we settle up here. Just about taking up the space. Both of those settles seem fine to me. I think I'll just try and get into Nalanda here. I don't think we're going to Suze it anytime soon, but it's worth trying to get into. I'm going to get open borders with Saladin. That'll make him happier. It'll help us with our tourism as well. I already have his open borders. I'll give you the gift. I'll give you the gift, mate. That should make him happier. Hopefully we can start having a friend here soon. Tver becomes the first settlement on Congo Cretan. I didn't even think about that. So that split happens right here. Awesome stuff. Didn't take out the barb encampment, though, which is awesome. I thought someone lived up here. Haha, Nalanda. Rip Nalanda warrior. I mean, if we can get Imhotep, then we'd be killing it for an early Petra here. If we wanted to, we can still squeeze a few cities up here. These two are great for a good harbor, some great appeal up here for national parks. This one is good for whatever kind of campus / holy site this could possibly be. Also back here, we still have room too, so we can still keep buying settlers with our faith. We did it! We have the Toracle in our capital city. So getting Toa and Oracle, lots of growth, lots of great person points. Time to smash out the theater square and the campus right away. Right away. Time to smash them out. Do I have enough for both of them? I do. So we are going to put this theater square here and this campus up here. And if we lock them in, it decreases the production. So once they are in the ground, you can switch them around, you can remove them from the queue, and it still locks in the amount of production. So we're going to build the theater square first, then the campus, and get them both down for the +5 and +6 respectively, or +4 and +5 respectively. Ladies and gentlemen, I think our scout is in danger. Please kill this guy. Cairo doesn't have walls. This guy's dead. Is he dead? No! No! That was rude. That was just... I mean, that was just mean. That was mean-spirited and cruel. All right, we are here having a good time. About to get some whales in the Empire and some horsies. Some whales and some horsies. Let's grab a builder here real fast. 23 turns feels a bit much. Let's grab an old god obelisk quick then. We are going to settle some more cities up here, though, and get some builders in this area once we can spare the faith. But I want to grab settlers first before I grab builders. All right, finally time we can move Magnus out. Magnus can go literally anywhere. Not that we're chopping anything right now, but just head to Moscow for now. I think that should be fine. And then we're going to put Pingala in the capital. Pingala is going to synergize with the Oracle eventually to give us more great person points. Also, science and culture per citizen is going to be great with 7 and then growing population, so we'll do that. We just need to make sure we only buy settlers in cities where Magnus is set so we don't lose the population. We are going to build 2 campuses. We're not going to found a religion though, so we'll head down to theocracy. I'm going to grab a builder here so I can chop out one of these rainforests with Magnus in the city to put a commercial hub down, so that will work for us. Going to grab Ancestral Hall so when we settle these 2 cities, they start with builders. Obviously, we need builders in this area, and I'd rather spend our faith on settlers. So it looks like 11 era score to get another Monumentality Golden Age. We are going to get another +3 from this campus. Maybe another couple from settling more cities. So interesting. We might have enough era score here to get back-to-back Monumentality Golden Ages. I'm going to grab the Petra just in case we can make something work over here with it. There is some room over here. It would be a great Petra city. We need Imhotep to really put it down quicker. One of the Wonder production engineers, but we'll try and figure that out maybe. I have 700 gold. I'm actually going to buy another scout. This may seem a bit strange, but I do want to scout out the world. Having some good world knowledge is very, very important when you are playing a culture game because you want to know who's building what wonders. You want to be able to search tiles and all those types of things. So I'm actually going to buy a scout here and just have him roam around in this area again and discover more of the world. I can also probably straight up buy an amphitheater soon, yeah. Couple of turns, I'll just straight up buy the amphitheater here. Oh, big flood in Moscow. Big flood, all right. What happened? Nothing crazy, that's good. Nothing crazy. Here's our first great rider, though. It begins early on in this game, getting great people. We're already accumulating more points than everyone else. We don't even have an amphitheater yet. I am going to build it next turn, but we have these old god obelisk spots, so just getting them down right away, very, very good for us to start boosting our culture game. All right, so let's buy the amphitheater here. Once we buy the amphitheater, I want to put these great works in the Pingala city first because he gives us plus 15% culture and science for being here. So that's worth it for us. Let's do that. And then what I would like to do is I would like to go into the great works and move them out of old god obelisks and into the amphitheater. The amphitheater can only hold great works of writing. The old god obelisk can hold other things. So I want to make sure that we're keeping great works of writing where they belong, and then we'll keep them in St. Petersburg though. As our trades with the AI expire, I definitely want to keep this 9 gold for 30 for the ivory going. Very, very good deal for us. We're done building wonders for now, so that can leave. We'll keep the production, keep the great writer points in. Is there anything else I really want here? Don't need production towards settlers. No one has 2 districts yet, except for the capital city. That might be helpful. 2 gold from trade routes might be helpful as well. I'm going to stick in 2 gold from trade routes just to get a little more gold in the Empire. I'm going to try and Suze Nalanda. I don't know how much it's going to work for us. Also, Himiko in here is huge. Let's get Himiko. Is she taken? No, okay, we're going to get Himiko here, and then we'll Suze all these city-states. Himiko's just so freaking good. Definitely an S-tier hero. The ability to give all units within 2 tiles plus 10 combat strength makes it really easy to attack or defend. And also just levying for free and putting a bunch of envoys into city-states. Just so good. So good. Time for another settler. You're going to head up here. We have to wait till the Ancestral Hall is done anyway before we settle the city. But that's fine. You want to buy it in the Magnus City. Oh my god, imagine if we settled right here. Just right in her face. She'd kill us. I will chop out this granary. So once this granary is done, we are going to put this commercial hub down. We have 8 turns to get 7 era score. How do we do it? How do we do it? 8 turns to get 7 era score. I believe in us. I'm just trying to figure out how we do it. I do want to chop this out. We'll put the theater square down first. So, Chinguetti is available. International and domestic traders receive +1 faith for every follower in this city. Okay. Not helpful for us. Not as helpful as it could be. Let's start with Nalanda then and head here with Himiko and get some envoys in. We'll start with the Suzing of Nalanda. I want to check out this land here to see if I want to prioritize this city or this one. If I don't prioritize up here and Singapore gets a couple more envoys, they might take these really good tiles, which is the only thing I'm worried about. I want to head towards printing as soon as we can to get the extra tourism from Great Works of Writing. And we still haven't mined a resource yet. I guess it doesn't really matter that much because we have enough science that it's down to 1 or 2 turns anyway. Grab the library for now. Suppose grab a shrine. Yeah. Grab a granary and then a shrine. That's all good. More culture. More culture. What do we want? More culture. When do we want it? All the time. A never-ending amount. All right, 4 era score left. We have 4 more left. Are we going to do it? Are we going to be able to do it? Oh, this is great stuff up here. Okay. All right, interesting. I'm going to chuck in campus adjacency for now, just while we're waiting on the theater square one. That's totally fine. That'll give us an extra 5 or so science per turn. Pingala coming in hot again. I really want to get Pingala down to researcher and grants. I know grants first because we're already collecting a bunch of great writer points in this city, and I want those to be improved upon. I'm just going to head towards Merchant Republic. That's going to be our next government, and heading there early is great. More great writers early on, fantastic for us. More tourism, more culture, starting to get those wheels turning for a culture win here. I'm certainly going to lock in this Lavra here, though. +3 Lavra, let's lock that bad boy in. So we're going to take advantage of Himiko's charm ability, and that'll give us envoys in the city-states, and so that'll give us the Suze of Nalanda, which is perfect. So we'll do a couple in Nalanda, and then up to and put a couple in Mitla as well. 3 turns, 3 era score. I'm going to be able to faith purchase this great writer if I need 1 era score, so that'll be okay. I do want this harbor right here, though. That was kind of the reason to build this city, was for the harbor, so we'll do that. So we're good in Nalanda now. Let's get a whole... I want to sue Singapore after we put this city down and I have these tiles. So we'll do 1 into Mitla just to get her rolling. I'm interested in going for the Colosseum this game. Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea. It might be too late to try it. God, I haven't built the Colosseum in forever. I'm just interested in trying it this game. Where are you at? I don't even remember where in the tree it's at. Games in rec, so we're already there. The AI does love the Colosseum. I wonder if we can get it. I wouldn't mind the entertainment complex here anyway, so let's build that, and then maybe we can snag the Colosseum here. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. You know what? It's worth a try. I wouldn't mind the entertainment complex anyway. I'm coming around a little bit on entertainment complexes as of late, just with the amenity changes. You can see we already don't have a lot of amenities in Moscow. And so I think with the amenity changes that it's worth trying. Grab another settler. I'm going to grab a builder up here. I think it's time. We need this luxury resource and the horses. 1 turn left. We need 3 era score this turn. All right, well, let's settle this city and see what happens. 2 more era score. Cool. Ooh, we can build a Mahavihara. I wonder if that gives us era score. I've never built one of these in my entire life. It does not give us era score. It does give us 2 science. Cool stuff. This is a bonkers good campus, though. Or a Lavra. I'm going to make it a campus, though, because this is also a good Lavra. Can we get this campus down? I do like the rice. I'm just going to build right on top of it, though. God, I really want to settle in her face. I want this city. I really want this city. I'm going to settle in her face. Let's go do it. All right. We still need 2 era score. How are we going to do this here? Make a trade for gold. I can buy the Great Rider and a galley, maybe? Can I buy a galley here? Yeah, I can buy a galley. I think a galley will do it. I don't even think I need the Great Rider. How much is a galley going to cost? 260. Let's just buy it and see what happens. 2 era score. There we go. So just buying a galley. Nice and simple. I'm going to delete this galley. But we got the galley that's 60 era score, and that is exactly what we need for a second Monumentality Golden Age. Air horns. Beep, 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 beep. The world enters the medieval era. Make dedication. Oh, Dark Age. Oh, that's a Dark Age for Tamaris. I want Chertomlick. I would like to lick Chertom. Monumentality for sure. We'll keep the ball rolling. How are you not losing loyalty? How are you not losing loyalty? In any case, though, I think this is a great spot to finish off this first part of the Russia game. Very, very happy with how things are going so far. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. As always, hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. Come check us out live, twitch.tv/VanBradley. Link in the description below. Let me know what you thought in the comments, all of that fun stuff. I think this game is zooming. We're zooming around now. I think this is going to be a good game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.